Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm going to grab some coffee here, we're going to take a walk, and I am going to talk about food because I love food here. I'm going to tell you about some of my personal favorite local dishes, maybe give you some inspiration. But first, as always, I want to remind you that I have books for sale. You can find the books you see on your screen at the link in the description. And if you want to help support the channel, it's always appreciated. I have links down below for PayPal and Ko-Fi.com. And if you donate, you're one of my favorite people, and I will always appreciate you. So go ahead and check all those out, and thank you. You can find any kind of food here in Siem Reap, Cambodia. It's really a foodie town. They have everything from burgers and pizza to Mexican to Greek to Indian to Iraqi food to halal food to the list goes on and on. No matter what kind of food you like, you can probably find it here. But I want to focus on my favorite local dishes, my favorite Cambodian dishes. These are ones I don't think you can go wrong with. Of course, everybody's taste is different, so it's going to depend on what you like and what you don't like. And with all of these, some places make them better than others, so you're going to have to look around to find the place that makes it to your taste the best. But the first one, and really this is a great breakfast, it's called babor. It's basically a rice porridge. Now I think porridge gets a bad reputation because when you think about porridge, you think about a Charles Dickens novel from the 1900s or whatever, with orphans eating their gruel somewhere. But this is not like that. This is basically like I said, a rice porridge. It's usually got chicken in there. You got little greens all on top. They put those on top with some crushed peanuts. And no matter if you're buying it at a street vendor or at a sit-down restaurant, they always have this amazing array of sauces and condiments you can put on there. So you can make it just the way you like it. I always like a little bit of extra table pepper on mine. I like that peppery flavor with that rice. And they have this really amazing, really spicy though sauce. I use just a little bit of that, and trust me, a little dab will do ya. You don't want to blow your taste buds out of the water. But it's one of the, you can usually find them anywhere from 75 cents to $1, depending on where you go. And it's just a nice, good bowl that will fill you up, get your day started right, and hopefully they have those little pieces of fried bread that come with it. Those are usually found in the sit-down restaurants though, but they come with the meal, and those are great for dipping it right into your babor. And I absolutely love it. So if you're out and about and you're looking for something to eat, want a little snack, something that's going to stick with you and fill you up, I don't think you can go wrong with babor. I absolutely love it. So if you're here, go ahead and check that out. And if you know me, you know I am a noodle guy. I love noodles. The noodles in this part of the world are just amazing. You can get them in all different shapes, sizes, forms. It's just, the variety is almost endless, almost like rice. But one of my favorite noodle dishes is called lorcha. Lorcha, I believe is how you pronounce it. And these are short rice noodles that come with vegetables and whatever kind of meat you want in there, some cucumbers at the bottom, and a really nice sauce that goes over the top. I like it because you can find it. You can find a good one almost anywhere. I know all the local markets have at least one vendor that sells it, that will be selling this every day. And it's so delicious, man. You just have so many tastes going on when you bite into it. And usually I like that for lunch, or sometimes even just a snack, because you can get it in a small size or a big size. You get a little hungry walking by a market, you find some lorcha. Yeah, just get yourself a small one, eat it while you're on the go. It'll fill you up, It's delicious, and it's one of those foods I really enjoy no matter where I am. I mean, these are the foods that I can eat like every day and not get tired of them. Of course, you know, I'm always up for a bowl of noodle soup. Give me that nice broth. Give me a bowl of noodles. Give me the meat. Give me the blood cakes. Give me the vegetables. I'm always down for that too. But Lok cha, there's something about it I just really enjoyed. I think it's that sauce they put on there. It just makes everything nice and tangy and delicious. So yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with that. And now this one is probably one everybody heard about, but I think it is the best beef dish in Cambodia, my opinion, of course. But that would be beef lok lak. It's just, some people call it pepper beef, but it's fried slices of beef in oyster sauce and fish sauce. It's you know, depending on where you go, it's going to be cooked perfectly. And of course you get rice with it, and I would say for like a quarter or 50 cents more you can get a fried rice with it, and that goes with it so much better, I think. But they set the beef on a bed of lettuce, and you get cucumbers, you get tomato slices, and again they got different kinds of sauces there if you want to make it a little spicier, or you know, whatever it is you're into. And you can find them all, you can find it all over town, but there's a lady over by the roundabout near the Cineplex downtown, and every night about 5 o'clock she sets up a cart, and she makes some of the best street food lok lak that you'll ever find. A very big serving size, and she knows what she's doing. She's been doing it for a long time. As a matter of fact, Kelly from Autumn in Asia, he made a video about that specific cart. So go check out his channel and look at that video, because you'll see what I mean. It's absolutely delicious. And if you're looking for one beef dish, you cannot go wrong with lok lak. Because they do have various other dishes where they use beef. But beef is not my favorite meat here. I always find in a lot of dishes it's a bit tough, it's a bit dry, because there's not a lot of fat on the local you know, beef and stuff here, the local cows, because they are farm animals and work animals before they meet their fate and get into my belly. But it's lok lak is one of those things most people know how to cook. They know exactly what they're doing. It's been around forever, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to get some beef lok lak, definitely do that. And last but certainly not least, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably my favorite dish here. It's called kha. So many reasons why I love it. First, you get these big chunks of pork. You get some vegetables that are just the right amount of cooked, like they're not mushy, but they're not raw neither. They have that nice little crunch to them. But and you get a hard-boiled egg or two on top as well. I like to save that for last because it soaks up all that broth, and the broth is what makes the kha, in my opinion. Just like dough makes the pizza, you know, if you have a bad dough, the toppings can be great, but that pizza's not going to taste right. And that's the way I feel about kha with the broth. This broth is dark, it's rich, it's savory, it's a little salty, it's a little sweet, and in my opinion, white rice was made for this broth. Because you can take a plate, because you do get a plate of rice with it, of course, but you can take that plate of rice, plain white rice, that would normally just be bland and boring, but you start putting that broth over the rice soaks it up, and you just got a mouthful of goodness right there. Like I've said this before, if they put that broth in a bottle and sold it, I would probably drink it walking down the street. That's how good it is. And the way I always test to see if it's a kha I want is by looking in the pot. And if you ladle out a spoonful of just the broth, if you can see the bottom of the spoon, no, it's not strong enough. They didn't cook it long enough. It's not rich enough. I like the deep, dark, rich broth. There are also some places that they have, you know, you get the pork chunks, but this is pork in bone. And so sometimes there's more bone than actual meat. You got to sit there and pick the meat out. I don't really care for that either. But there are places that just give you these big, nothing but meaty portions of pork, loads of vegetables, that nice, deep, dark, rich broth, big plate of rice, that fried egg or two on top, or not fried egg, I'm sorry, hard-boiled egg or two on top. And I like to save that till last because it's like a little dessert after I'm done with all the heavy stuff. Now I got this egg here that's been soaking in that broth, and oh yeah. And then I eat it like a little egg dessert, I guess you can say, because that's how much I like it. But yeah, there are many other local dishes here that if it's your first time or you've already been here, you probably already have your favorite. But if not, check out some of these, and of course you'll find your favorites, and that's fine. It all depends on your taste and what you like, of course. But those are my absolute favorite top four Cambodian food local dishes, and I'm always happy when I'm able to eat them. All right, be sure to check out all my links down below. Like I said at the beginning, you can purchase my books down there. I also have links for PayPal and Ko-Fi.com if you want to donate and help support the channel. It's always appreciated. And I have other channels vlogging from this part of the world. All those are listed down below as well. You should definitely check them out. Good channels, good information. And if you're trying to find out more about, you know, Southeast Asia, these are the people that can help you. You know, watch their videos, get all the information you can. They'll really help you out. And of course, I have other links down below. Check out my other channel, Horror Reads. If you like horror books, I upload videos 2 or 3 times a week with a new horror book that I've read. I review it and talk about it. So if you're into that kind of thing, I'll leave the link down below for that as well. All right. So from Siem Reap, Cambodia, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.